Hello, this is Anke Corbin with Globig. I am here in Munich at the Munich Technology Center, and my guest is Sarah Zimmermann from BLOKS. Sarah, thank you very much for joining us today. Tell me a little bit about BLOKS and what your company is doing.
Hey, nice to meet you. The entire idea started when our founder was working for Bosch in Berlin, actually, and they were developing one of their e-bike displays. And when he left Bosch, he started being a consultant for big bike companies. And they asked him over and over the time the same question. So this entire idea of BLOKS came up. So what we're doing now is we actually help e-bike companies to create a more free design of their bikes. For example, we offer them displays. We're building the first Android-based e-bike display of the world, what's pretty exciting. So that's one point, so the displays we produce for them. And the other thing is that we're working to support them with their system architecture. That means, nowadays there are coming more and more electric bike components on the market, and it's really hard for bike manufacturers to bring them all together and combine them. And we're building a solution where they can plug all the components together and then have them working over one single place, and that's our display.
Excellent. You started here in Munich, you're based here, is that correct?
Daniel, our founder, he started in Berlin and then he refounded the company in Munich. Why? Yeah, that's a pretty good question. If I would, take it a little lazy, I would say because he loves the Dante swimming pool just around the corner. but in real life, it's because the entire automotive industry has a big base here in Munich. And that also means that we have there are a lot of developers we can hire here, and that's also something. Like a year ago we were 8 employees here in Munich, and this year we can look at 36, so that's quite a lot.
Yes, they're growing fast. And have you found that the talent is really great here and easier to find in the Munich area?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a reason why people call it Isar Valley here in Munich. There's a lot of great technology knowledge here in this area.
What have you found being a kind of a startup yourself? How has Munich helped you? Do you have a lot of support from the government, a lot of support from financiers? Do you have a lot of support from introductions? And is it an easy place to do business?
I think the financial part, I'm not so into it. But concerning place and all the support we get here in the Munich Technology Center, I think it's one of the best places you can start at because the infrastructure is already there and you just, start to work and you don't have to worry about anything.
Right, so you just bring your company, and I know that they have a program for international companies doing that as well. What are your plans for international expansion, and do you feel that being here in Munich is going to be good to help with that as well?
Actually, we already have an office with 8 employees in Hong Kong. We're doing business with international bike manufacturers, and Munich is a great place because, of course, you can fly everywhere immediately. And many have offices here in this area especially in the bike area. Mountains are not far. We have great nature around here. It's a beautiful spot. So it's not just we're the only ones here. So we don't have. It's not that far to meet your customers.
Right. So it is very conveniently located from your perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
When you want to contact larger companies or work with larger companies, how easy is it to reach out? Are they open to communicating and working with startups?
From what we know now, I can say that it's pretty easy to come together with big companies because they appreciate the knowledge in startups and the passion for the products.
That's great. What is your favorite part about being here in Munich?
I love the city. It's not my hometown, but I met a lot of friends. I love my colleagues. What I really love that's that we're a super international company. We have people from India, Egypt, Greece. I don't know where. Like there are a lot of nationalities in our company, and that's what makes it so much fun because the culture is so different.
Yeah. I think that's one of the nice things about being here is it's a very international place. How easy is it if you just speak English? Is it easy to still do business?
Yes, I mean it's part of the job. So, like in our entire development team, they work super close with our Hong Kong team. So they actually just speak English all day long, anyways. For us, it's a little bit different because we also have customers in Germany, and yeah. So I think we're doing pretty good with this English language thing.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much for your insights and your perspective on what makes Munich a really great place to either start a company or expand a company into. We appreciate it. And this is Anke Corbin signing off with Globig. Go global, go big, and come to Munich.